First of all, much love to the Black Kings and Black Queens movement. This conversation is called Never Dim Your Light. My name is Jay Williams. I go by Jay Will. I'm an educator, a writer, a speaker, a consultant, and a former teacher. Never let them dim your light. I'm a black boy from Scarborough, Malvern to be specific. I come from a family of women who have taught me to be the black man that you see in front of you today. The realm and the world that I move through is education. I recognize that not many educators look like me. I'm 6'3", I'm 240, I'm covered in tattoos. My story speaks to the story of many people who look like me, come from where I come from, speak the same language I do. I recognize that when I walk through the walls of a school, students don't look like me, teachers don't look like me, vice principals and principals don't look like me. How could they understand the message that I'm bringing to the students that are in front of me? They can't. So what I do is I navigate the world between white and black, rich and poor, in a way that speaks to students that are unspoken for, that don't have voices. I recognize my power and privilege in these spaces, first of all as a man, as a big black man, but recognizing that there are certain rooms that I can't maneuver through, I can't get to. Now, it's not lost on me that it's Black History Month. Remember, they gave us the shortest month of the year. But as some of my people here said today, Black History Month is more than just February, right? It's 365. We talk about black excellence. Black excellence is what you define it as, right? Black excellence is actually a term that I actually don't even really like, to be honest with you. They use black excellence to try and align a stance or a standard that sometimes is unattainable. You're forever chasing something. That's dangerous. It's not lost on me that March is actually, or the first week of March, my apologies, is Black Mental Health Week. What are you doing to ensure that your mental health as a black king and queen is where it needs to be? Now, I come from a family of women, I mentioned that before. Women are our backbone. Women ensure that we, especially black women, ensure that we are able to do what we need to do on a daily basis. They are our foundation. My man Dean spoke before about ensuring that your foundation is solid, is strong. Without a black woman, without a black queen, that doesn't happen. Now, going back to how I maneuver this world in education, I open doors. I speak for the unspoken. I ensure that voices are heard and listened to. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's tiring. But as someone already said here today, legacy is what we're trying to build. Legacy is what we're trying to ensure exists way after we are not here anymore. Now, if I don't answer the call and kick down these doors, what happens to our young people? All right, we're trying to ensure that the doors that are open, that remained open, continue to build this path that little ones and their generation after them continue to ensure that education is a path that opens doors beyond, university or the traditional ways like college. Recognizing who you are and recognizing your purpose, recognizing your faith is something that is really important to me. As a black man in 2024, how we move, how we maneuver, how we speak ensures that the next generation not only has a voice and purpose, but has somewhere to be and seen at all times. Now, with my writing, I entered a world that essentially never had a place for someone like me. I recognize that, again, when I show up in a space, no one looks like me. It's a world in which someone who looks like me, speaks like me, continues to permeate through walls and spaces that libraries, the digital world, even situations like this can be spoken for. Consulting allows me to be able to speak to, again, ways that people who look like me and look like us don't show up in these spaces. How do we ensure that happens consistently moving forward? It's conversations like this. Again, I'm Jay Will. I'm just here to represent.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you see you